Hi guys, welcome back to another Chapter Day series. I hope you guys are doing fine and staying alright. Remember to thank God for giving you life in good health up until now because so many people have died, so many people are ill, so many people have experienced bad things. But if you're alive today and you have good health and it's the end of 2020, I mean, thank God for that at least. So today's chapter, Second Kings chapter 2, is 25 verses, and it's basically talking about Elisha and Elijah. So the previous chapter on Second Kings talked about idolism and worship. So basically Elijah was preaching about God and just Christianity as a whole, while the Israelites were so into burning incense and worshiping gods, worshiping Baal, and all that stuff that they did not really pay attention to what Elijah was saying. But this chapter, when Elijah ascends to heaven, everyone's just amazed by it. And it's a great example of how so many people today won't care about Christianity, but when God actually comes back, everyone's going to be in shock that, wow, there's actually just one true God. Anyways, this chapter talks about Elisha and Elijah. Those are two different people. Elijah, I feel I'm pronouncing his name so wrong, but let's just call him that. He is the prophet of God. Elisha is like an apprentice of Elijah. So Elijah is dead, he's dying, but he ascends into heaven in such an amazing way. Horses of fire carry Elijah up to the sky in a whirlwind, and he just ascends into heaven, and everyone's just amazed by how that happens. And it goes on to say in verse 15 that this same people, the sons of the prophets who heard that Elijah's spirit descended into Elisha's spirit, that's his spirit did not ascend into heaven with him, it went into Elisha. The same people who didn't care about him before. In verse 15 it goes to say they came to meet him and bowed themselves to be around him. This just, it's shocking. The same people who didn't pay attention to him. You see, it just goes to show that as human beings we love miracles, we love seeing things that, or worshiping or idolizing things that we can see, feel, and just we're so focused on what we can see. But the world is all about, on the world and our problems are all about the things we cannot see, the things we're not aware of. So I say this is the problem, the whole mentality of, oh, we have to see things before we actually believe in them. We have to hear about them. We have to see them with our own eyes. We have to feel them. But in reality, our problems are not things we can see. Our problems are not things we're aware of. That's the whole idea. So these people didn't care about Elisha, but when he finally died and his spirit went into Elisha, everyone's just like, wow, he's so amazing. And they start to worship Elisha, not Elijah. Elijah's dead now. He's ascended into heaven, but his spirit went into Elisha. And everyone's all of a sudden, we're worshiping him. He's great. I mean, you're missing the whole concept that that's God, not the people. I really don't know. I wish I was there to just tell them it's not them, it's God. He's the one giving them the power. He's the one just using them as tools. Anyways, that's basically what happens. And Elijah does something that's just so shocking to me. In verse 24, he turned his back from the chariots of the horses and looked back to them, the people down there with Elisha, and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And they came 42 and they came forth to, she bears out the wood and take and tear 40. What is this saying? Anyways, Elijah curses the people. This is King James version, so they're counting, instead of saying 42 they're saying 40 and 2. So I'm just, why are you saying that? Anyways, Elijah curses the people from behind after he sees that they're worshiping Elisha. So he realizes that these people are still not getting the concept that it's not the people, it's not the people you're seeing, it's not the prophets, it's God. Well, such is life. Anyways, remember that you have the power over your sins that you go through. Remember, God will not put you through troubles that he knows you won't be able to get out of. Remember with Job, God allowed the devil to tempt Job, but he told him not to kill him because he knew he won't get out of that. So if you're struggling with any sins or going through any troubles, just remember to come to God, come to him and trust him and help him to give you grace to overcome the temptations, help him to give you grace to overcome your troubles, your lack of faith, or whatever it may be you're going through. Just remember to trust God and have faith in him, for he's there to help you. Okay, see you in the next chapter. Bye.